So you are the chosen one. I have news for you. Your life was never meant to be easy. Your life was not supposed to be easy. So the Bible scholars, you remember that story of Jesus. You know, Jesus was crucified, but those narcissists at the time, the narcissists of that time, they're the ones who crucified Jesus. So those things you're hearing, the Pharisees and what were those things they said in the Bible? They were talking about narcissists. Okay? But you see, I don't even know what is this. Back in the days, in that time, there was a different way. People used to understand those people. But we can all agree there was very evil people because Jesus was crucified because he was a good person. So crucifixion happened physically, in the physical, when he was crucified on the cross. But when I'm talking about crucified, it can also happen in very many areas of your life. It can happen in different settings depending on where you are in your journey. Where you may see people putting some labels on you, where you may see people throwing garbage at you in front of your house, where you may see people ganging up against you, where you may see people mobbing, family mobbing, workplace mobbing, where you may see people plotting against you, getting up in groups, different teams and groups just to go against you. And you haven't done anything wrong. It's even very fun and strange because, they know that you have not done anything wrong. They just know that you're a good person. But it is your goodness they cannot handle. So they make it very difficult for you. So you've been fired from work and you're trying to figure out in your mind, what did you do? What happened? Is there anything wrong? Maybe you put some equipment in the wrong position. No, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just because you're a chosen one. Okay? So this is a language that only chosen ones understand. It is a language only chosen ones will understand because it is not something that happens to everybody. It is a selected few of people who will go through these experiences in life. So your life, if you want to know the truth, it wasn't meant to be easy. Okay? If your life was easy, then that means that you I don't see your life being easy and aligning with your purpose too easy, because purpose comes very difficult. Purpose is something that is born out of pain. Because of the magnitude of your purpose, what you're here to do, okay? Your assignment from the divine, your assignment from God, what you're here to do. Because of the magnitude of your purpose is why you're going through the storm. You might ask yourself a question as to why these why don't these nurses bother with these other nurses? Why are they not bothered? They are not concerned about this. They are tribe. They have got their own tribe as well. The empaths, you have your tribe, the nurses also have their tribe. So, but for them they work differently because for them they come together only when there is something to, there's a mission going on, there is something in the background playing in the background. They are working towards the same goal. Maybe they have identified the target, so they can come together in the name of attacking someone. So they've identified the target, but otherwise they are not concerned about their own welfare. So basically, the nurses will not be there worried about if the other nurses has eaten or if they have, they have a place to sleep. They're not bothered about those things. They can even pass their whatever. What do they call them? They can pass their fellow nurses on the street and they'll just spit at them. They're not bothered with what makes you think that demons are going to like each other? These demons are meant to work towards a similar goal, but they're not designed to work what do they call it? To work with each other. Is the reason as to why you see these high-ranking demons. If you guys didn't know, there are some people who are very high-ranking demons. They're into witchcraft and rather, so they're up in the ranks. Okay, They have gone very deep into the darkness, and they have been given some ranks in their own little covens and stuff like that. So you can find those people, covens, who sometimes they summon demons because they have identified the subject. So they feel like, okay, there is a prey. It's like, for example, when you go out hunting, and then you will spot these moves somewhere, in the neighborhood, or maybe a hog somewhere, and you're going to find a spot that you're going to hide, and you're going to start gathering your equipment. Let me put my bow in place. Let me put my whatever, those little things you need. And then you're going to strategize properly to hit. And you don't want to miss. My videos are very hard to understand, ladies and gentlemen, but you will get it with time. So you strategize. You've seen this moose or this pig somewhere, the hog. You get a cover somewhere, prepare your bows, the arrows. And it is either that target, getting that the prey, or going home empty-handed. So you're working against two things. So when you hit the prey, then you can go home and enjoy the what do they call it, the feast. Okay, you're going to feast. There will be grills and there will be food on the table, and the kids will eat. So if there's no food, if you miss the prey, everybody will go hungry. So sometimes you see these warlocks, a lot of those wizards, warlocks, and those witches. A lot of you guys, you're dealing with witches. You don't even know that. You're dealing with covens, people who have already summoned demons into their families, and they have been doing this for generations. You're not even aware of it. So sometimes they are going to summon demons. They spot a chosen one. That one, target. You guys have been hearing this thing of targeted individuals. So they try to target you. It is either to destroy you physically or spiritually, so that they can now siphon your energy. Okay? They can now siphon your energy because they know that you have got a very pure energy. And these people, they are too much soaked into the darkness that their own energy is eating up on them. So they need a scapegoat, somebody they can use. So they're going to summon these demons that if we go get that one, then the demon will promise them, you go get that one and I'll give you A, B, C, and D. So they're working hand in hand with these demons. So when they miss the prey, because the demons, the reason why they call them covens is because they work they do covenants with demons. It's like agreements. These are spiritual agreements. If we do this A, B, C, and D, you give us A, B, C, and D. Job promotion, money, more money in the bank, this and that and that. I've told you guys there are some people who have sacrificed chosen ones. There's a video I did and I told you. This, I don't even know, psychopath, warlock, witch, or what, sacrificed a child, and the remains of the child was put in the foundation of the building he was trying to build so that he could accumulate wealth. So these people do covenants with the devil. So the devil now can reward them with a lot of things. But if something doesn't work, then the devil will come to collect. Are you guys following? So is why you see a chosen one, you battling warfare every single day. You don't even understand what is going on. You feel you don't have a break. You have done it all to have a normal life. It is very difficult. People follow you at the job place. People follow you at your church. People follow you in your neighborhood, the place where you live, your relationships. People follow you. You are being followed everywhere. You cannot have a break. Now, a lot of those things happen normally when you're unconscious. But the more we start waking up and, learning more and evolving and stuff, there's nothing to worry about. The game is over. You just have to wake up and the game is over. Okay? The game is over. The demons do not have control over you when you're awakened. It's why you see that most of the times the demons have been trying very hard to So when you hear this whole thing of energy vampires and stuff, then you just need to understand that the demons have been feeding off of your energy bit by bit. Okay? They have been sapping your energy bit by bit, day after day. And you wasn't supposed to know. So the moment you come into that awareness that you've been fighting demonic warfare, you start to put some boundaries, okay? You start to fortify yourself. You go, okay, you put on your armor, you now fortify yourself, and you're like, okay, you build more discernment, and you can put them in their own place because there's no demon is going to come against you, and you will not be you will not know about it. You will know, okay? They was doing it behind the scenes before, but this time you will know that what they are doing behind the scenes. So you have also realized, chosen ones, that a lot of times you have seen people who wake up and they're going to go about their day, you know. They're going to go and do the easy things, the normal things, you know. They go walk their dogs, they go play with the kids, they go relationships. They want a date, that next day they have someone. They want to get married in 2 weeks, they already gotten married, and you don't even know what is happening. And for you, it feels like you are battling. Your battle is like the battles you're fighting cannot finish. So your life is by design. That is what was supposed to be. That is what was supposed to happen. Your life has been by design. If you had it easy, you would never know what your mission is. You know? If you had it too easy, you will never know what your mission is. But because the universe is preparing you for the bigger picture, the universe is preparing you for the bigger purpose. There is things, experiences you're supposed to go through as a warrior, and a certain level of pain you're supposed to endure. That is what is going to craft you into a diamond. The moment you come out on the other side, you will understand the reason as to why you have gone through so many different experiences in life. It was all in preparation for your divine purpose. It was divinely orchestrated to get you to where you need to be, not where you want to be because you've been thinking on your own. Okay? This is where I want. It is not about where you want, it is where you need to be. There's a difference. You wanted that girlfriend. God was like, no, that girlfriend is not for you. Let's get out of the way. The girlfriend punished you, abused you, cheated on you, gaslighted you, and then he was like, okay, I'm sick of this relationship, let it go. It's because the universe didn't want you to with that girlfriend. God did not want you with that girlfriend. There was a different person designed for you. You wasn't just aware, but you were supposed to go through some experiences now, which would now help you to gravitate towards your divine counterpart, the person who is going to build with you. In every scenario, whether it has been a job, you were supposed to lose that job. It was on purpose. All those little things you thought was a coincidence, it wasn't a coincidence. It was according to divine plan. So your life was meant to be hard. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Everything is as it should be, is as it was. Okay? There was no accidents. You see people moving around sometimes. They are doing the simplest things, the easiest basic things, even just going shopping, and you think in your mind that, how is these people have a very easy life and they're not even bothered with anything? And your life is harder. You know? Your relationships are hard. Your neighbors are shouting all the time, gang stroking, banging things on your roof windows and throwing things on your car. And you think it's a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. Your life was meant to be harder. There's always a divine plan behind the scenes that you don't know. You cannot actually figure out. Something else is spiritual is at play. You are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly where you are meant to be. It's all according to divine plan, which my chosen one. So, whatever is happening, you need to know the end game is you stepping into your victory. By this, what I mean is finding your purpose. There's always rewards because there is no battle without a reward. Okay, every fighter, even after you see these boxers and whatever, when they have finished the battle, very difficult fight, one of them will get a belt. There's a reward at the end. There is always a reward. But you have got to build patience and resilience for you to reach to that reward. Okay? I've seen chosen ones who have moved from homelessness and they have battled homelessness for a while until they found their own place. So normally, you're not meant to be in a certain place for a long time. You will always get out of that place, that situation. But there is some work to be done, my chosen ones. Are you getting what I'm saying? You know, I'm very aware of my surroundings, so sometimes you see me checking around. I have a very big awareness of what is going on around me. So I've seen chosen ones dig their way out of homelessness, joblessness, singleness, or whatever, singlehood, and they've always won. But when you do talk to them, they will always tell you it has been a fight, it has been a battle. Okay, it has been hard. So patience, resilience is needed. Do not always be out there cursing and cursing. Oh, why is this God? Why this and God? Why that? Stop cursing. Fight it as it should. You fight what you can and God will do the rest. The universe will be always on your side and will always help you where you can't, because the universe knows there is some places where you're going to break and you may not be able to get up. So that's where now you're going to get this lift up. Somebody will just show up. The universe will always send somebody on your way to lift you from one place to another. But you need to keep on fighting because you're God's warriors. I've told you guys, not everybody is chosen. People talk about chosen this and chosen that. They have no idea what it means to be a chosen one. Okay? If you're a chosen one, then you already understand you've been fighting battles that no one has any idea about. So drop us a comment in the video. Let us know what you think. Like the page, share, and subscribe. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Denzo Mo signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.